Exactly.
on first down, which leads the league.
Right.
And we usually give cushion early in downs. I'm telling you, we're going to have to switch some things up. I know we have our specific way that we like to play. We're going to have to press a little more than we're accustomed to.
I don't know if I should play that, Spinoni. You know what? The hell with it. I'll play Mike Martz.
This is going to be a very, very hard game for the 49ers. It's not a good matchup for them because they are patient. I'm talking about Detroit's patient enough to hand it with those two backs and grind it out and keep them off the field. And they're explosive enough to get that play action pass down the field. And those great linebackers that the Niners have, and they're great. That tandem is terrific. Get them caught up in the line of scrimmage and get it behind. That could be a tough recipe for the 49ers. I think the 49ers, Kyle's always been very deliberate, methodical, going down the field and creating big plays. I think what's going to come down to this, whoever goes 3 and out is probably not going to win. You know, you can't go 3 and out in a big game like that. You can't have many of those. If you do, you're going to end up at the bottom of the pile. And it's going to be a very, very tight game. This is not going to be an easy game for the 49ers.
I could care less what Mike Martz says.
Who at our station interviewed Mike Martz?
Evan and Guru yesterday. It's actually very good. Search 95.7 The Game on YouTube for the entire
I agree.
interview.
It was good. I was listening live in the car.
And on the Odyssey app.
Yeah.
I mean, say what you will about him as a head coach, but he did have one of the greatest seasons ever as an OC with the greatest.
I just wanted to play to see Shasky's face for the first 15 seconds.
Mike Martz.
Because I knew that cut. No, because Shasky's face, when he said, this is a bad matchup for the 49ers. And Shasky's face was like, see, I told you I could see it in him. See, this is a bad matchup.
Hey, we're going to talk about the Golden State Warriors of 2017, but let's bring on Brian Winters, who was the 17-win coach from 2001. Let's bring him on, and let's talk to him about this champion team that he knows nothing about. Get the hell out of here, Mike Martz.
I think his all-time freezing cold take was taking Justin Herbert over Patrick Mahomes. That was pretty bad for Mike Martz.
He's not the only one, though. The play-by-play guy for the Niners was out here puffing his chest about Justin.
I'm sure they're going to say it again
Herbert.
because now that he has Harbaugh, so we'll see. A lot of expectations for Herbert now.
Derek Stevens, the owner and CEO of Circa Resort and Casino, is going to join us in moments here. You talk about a man with money. He's flying private to the Bay Area. I can't wait to ask him about that. But do you want to geek out a little bit? It's okay to be bougie. It's very okay to be bougie. I love being bougie. Thank you, Anna, for that. Dan Campbell asked what makes the Niners offense so good. It's kind of good. It's long, but it's good.
Okay, this is the geeky stuff.
Their system and what he's done for years and how it's evolved, everything kind of began, I think, with a wide zone, something that they really leaned on. But then it kind of evolved into more of this fast, the fast flock motion with the tight ends, and now you're blasting the edges. And then once you've done that enough, you get good at it, and they start changing fronts on you. You're able to adjust between the tackle, the tight end, and the other tight end that's moving on who's got what. So any front you get into, they adjust on the fly because you do it. You just rep it, and they're really good at it. And I mentioned this yesterday. So you get enough of that, then you get the counter off of it, right? You get that, and then you'll get gap scheme back this way. You'll get boot back this way. Then you get play pack this way. You pull the guard, and it's hard action, and here comes the dagger. Here goes the post over the top. He just does an unbelievable job of setting you up. He's going to make you stop it, and if you don't stop it, you keep getting it. And then once you feel like you're about to stop it, he counters. And he's just always been great about that, and the way he sets it up. They have a mentality about the way they do it. You can't do what they do without the mentality either. I mean, it's physical. There's nothing easy about what they do. And then when you have a back like McCaffrey, we know the athlete he is, but he's got really good vision. And he understands the blocking scheme. He understands what they're trying to do. He understands, I've got to pull this Mike all the way to this block, the Mike linebacker, before I put my foot in the ground. And if I do that, I'll find the crease back here, and then the rest is up to him. He's on the safety. So you do that, and then you add in Debo out of the backfield with some of these things. You got Kittle in play pass. Ayuk. These guys, that's why they're hard to stop. They're really good at what they do. He's an excellent game plan designer, also calling a game. And then they got playmakers. They got players, and they got a heck of an all-line that's pretty nasty. So does that answer it?
Wow. That was really cool to hear that. And, you saw about McCaffrey. I think one thing that has been very evident to me in Shanahan's system, some guys just can't see where the holes are or when they should, put their foot into the ground, cut up field, and get back to where they need to be. It's McCaffrey's the perfect player for this system because of his physical gifts and all that, but it's the mental stuff. And when there is a little tiny little hole where he can take his foot into the ground, plant, and go upfield and cut, he cuts brilliantly into it. We talk a lot about like the one cut scheme, the stretches, and all that stuff, but like it's really not made for everyone.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, it really isn't. Like I don't know. Frank Gore was so good. I think Frank Gore would have been good at it.
He would have been good in his own scheme,
right? Yeah, but like. There's a lot of running backs like Kevin Barlow. I don't know.
Carlos Hyde. Remember what's with Carlos Hyde? I think about Carlos Hyde where he averaged over 5 yards a carry in the shotgun, but when the quarterback lined up under center and ran the zone scheme, it was all the way down to like 3.4 yards a carry. So there's certain running backs. It is hard. You think you can just plug and play a running back and, oh, hey, go run the zone scheme. No, you got to have patience, man.
And when, like, again, you watch the All-22, and not everybody does that, but when you're sitting in the stands and you see that linebacker come flying over, and once he gets covered by either the guard or the tackle, and then McCaffrey cuts back up, you're like, oh, he timed that perfectly. And then he just blows by him. And you don't even have to, like, pancake that guy. Just get in front of him a little, and boom, he's gone. I mean, hearing him explain that was really cool.
Pretty good. You know what?
It was really good.
You know
You're
what?
right. I geeked out on that.
I need to get you in the zone. Before we get to Derek Stevens, I got to get to Tony in Oakland. I got to get to Tony in Oakland right now. Tony in Oakland, turn me up, Tony. Tell me you're in the zone like I am. I'm in the zone right now.
What's up,
the Australian Open. Australian Open's on fire right now, Tony. I'm loving the Aussie Open. Even though Coco lost, she's out. But Tony, turn us up.
Yeah, I am. I got a slow start because I woke up at 3:30 because I knew Medvedev needed my help because the boy has been so under the weather with all that he's had to do. But then he got in the zone against Zverev, took him down, just like with the poll 2 days ago, right?
Tony, it's NFC Championship game Friday.
I set her up for the Australian Open.
I blame you.
Yeah, they blame me. But she's in the zone for Sunday. You're in the zone for Sunday. You know Brock Purdy's going to be in the zone, Tony.
You know that movie, Kelly's Heroes. You're always with the negative vibes, right? What you don't understand is the core. And when you say that McCaffrey's one that sees the hole, he doesn't see it. You don't know this yet. He feels it. It's like a field general. You know intuitively where the hole is. It's like that movie. I don't know if you guys have watched that trailer yet for the Ford versus Ferrari. He tells his kid, look out there. Out there is the perfect lap.
Oh,
it's
my
like
gosh.
The perfect game.
Tony.
Purdy is going to lead us. Look what he did.
Tony, real quick. I have my eyes closed listening to you because I feel like I'm listening to a sermon right now. Keep on preaching, Tony.
Yeah, and so, the problem is, Kate, Shanahan's a good playmaker, but he doesn't have any stuff. He's not like the coach we're coming up against. But what's great is that Purdy, even if he gets down, he's going to bring it in the end because he knows how to connect to the cornerstone within.
Thank you, Tony. Tony, you're in the zone. How's my energy? Am I in the zone right now?
Oh, yeah,
Positive vibes.
And your voice is like Burton, and it's like Crow's, and it's like, oh my God. And Shasky has a great voice. He's fun, but your voice is to die for.
You're getting to my heart, Tony. You're getting to my heart. You're in the zone. You enjoy the game on Sunday as you're listening to 95.7 The Game. KGMZ FM and AC1.
What is going
We're getting
on
to
here?
everybody. Jack in Massachusetts, Ham in Pittsburgh, Brian, Chucky, Michael. We're all in the zone right now.
Chucky?
It's time to turn it up.
On the line?
It's time to turn it up, man. The hell with this nervous energy. We're going out there to win. We're fans. We're not playing. Talk your talk. Who's got eye black? I need to get some eye black. I may be wearing eye black on Sunday. I'm dead serious, man. This nervous stuff is for the birds.
Did you see some kid got suspended from school for wearing the eye black?
Yeah, they're getting soft in school.
I mean, what is going on?
They're getting soft out here. You're listening to 95.7 The Game, KGMZ FM and AC1 San Francisco. Kids got a little passion. You send them home from school. Come on, man. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Watching YouTube and Twitch. Subscribe, like. Brought to you by First NorCal Credit Union, the smart choice for low auto loan rates and super simple online application process. Shout out to the Comcast Business Text line, It's a Football Friday, brought to you by First 5 California. To learn 4 things you can do to overcome toxic stress, go to first5california.com.
So if you were putting the eye black on for this game, how would it be applied?
I'm going straight program, Lattimore. Like, I'm looking like Hawk and Animal from Legion of Doom.
Out in the offseason.
I'm looking like Legion of Doom. It's black everywhere. Cover the nose, cover the cheeks. Yeah,
Just
I
the
need
smear,
that. Smeared it everywhere.
Yeah.
May have to wear a bandana too. I don't care. This is personal. This is the NFC title game.
Not just
it's going to be a
cross,
fifth fight.
Tebow?
No crosses. You don't want to go to church. I haven't been to church in years, so I feel, a little dirty by doing that.
I always joke around whenever I do stuff like that. I'm like, you think God really cares whether, I get a base hit right now or like my team win? No, he's worried about the big stuff. I'm ready.
I don't know if you are ready.
Play the song.
I don't know. I don't know if you're ready. I don't know if you're ready.
Let's go.
I don't know if you've been ready all week. I'm very. Hey, you got an hour, Shasky. You got an hour to redeem yourself with our roasters, with our chat. You have an hour to get hyped up and get away. The Sausalito Shasky, man, that's a thing of the past. We moved on. But we don't want to use the name Sharman Shasky. We want to dead that. We want to say rest in peace to that.
As the only real journalist on this show, it's good that I'm fair and balanced and I'm able to give the opponent the appropriate respect that they deserve in a matchup like this and just paint out all the pictures, not just the home team perspective. Someone's got to do it. You need me on that wall. You want me on that wall. John, was it Jon Snow? I was trying to think of what his name was.
What did Jay-Z say? We don't believe you. You need more people.